We are Divine Feminine Alchemy Circle. Our names are Christy, Jessica, Tiffany, and Vilma. Our mission is to provide a sacred space for women to learn, grow, and discover their treasures buried deep within. As ordinary women on this extraordinary spiritual journey, together we discuss all the woo-woo topics that are involved. We sometimes joke that we are embracing our witchy side. As our four friends join together in this mission to grow and serve, we will cover topics from intuition, inner child, to real-life relatable stories of how human design works to Ayurvedic. Divine Feminine Alchemy is the place for women who want to rediscover that magic in their soul and share it in a safe and empowering environment. Visit our Facebook group or Instagram page. The link will be in the show notes. This episode is sponsored by our new book, Discovering Life's Journey. Receive 20% off when you use the code POD20 on DivineFeminineAlchemyCircle.com. It is also available on Kindle on Amazon. And DFAC's monthly full moon circles, where we practice transmutation rituals together. Reserve your seat at 20% off by using code POD20 at DivineFeminineAlchemyCircle.com/shop. I'm live. Hey guys. I'm just checking out and see how this is going to work. I promise I want to do some type of like different presentation for you. So here we go. Welcome Taurus season. I'm so excited it's here. Why? Honestly, because Taurus has always been this like mystery to me until just recently when I started obviously studying for this and just feeling and getting into what in the world is all the energy that's going on. And you know what? As much as Taurus gets a bad rap for being stubborn, she is always loyal and always the anchor that holds down the fort in the storm of the chaos. So bring it on. I love you, Taurus. Comment below if you are a Taurus and it's your birthday this season. I just want to wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Taurus season. And we're going to go through some key dates today. Again, a little bit more in depth about what's this Taurus energy and what to expect. And I've customized what to expect for each and every one of yours zodiacs. Oh, yes. So here we go. I just realized I wanted to record something real quick. So I'm going to do that real quick. We have a podcast, by the way. I don't know if any of you know Divine Feminine Alchemy Circle. We've started a podcast, and so I'm recording this. Here we go. I'm recording this for our podcast. So we're going to talk about Taurus season. Welcome, welcome. Happy birthday, all. And I'm going to show with you some slides for our YouTube channel. And so, again, I'm doing this super old-fashioned. I thought it'd be fun to kind of catch everyone's eye. So when it's your zodiac, when I share, I'm going to hold up a piece of paper like this. So you can kind of get the cue and fast forward to what, if you don't want to listen to everyone else's. But first I'm going to talk about the general energy. Again, Taurus is earth. She's grounded. She's rock solid. And I don't know why I say she, but probably because of Mother Earth, It's that energy that's firm and grounded. She's warmth. She's comfort. She's the resources that we desire, that pleasure in our home, interior designers, home decor, earthy, all of that. Gemstones, crystals, all those pleasures and also healing aspects of the earth. And she's very grounded. So like I said, she's loyal, and yes, she may be stubborn, and it may take her quite some time to get on board on a new train, but once she's on board, she's loyal. So yes, just bear with her. She likes to stay and feel comfortable. don't change things too fast on her or him as a Taurus, please. Move slow, prepare them, get them ready for their next step. Yeah, and I think this stubbornness is a key, tenacity also, to their hard work, providing sustenance for us on this earth, and we greatly, greatly appreciate it. So, what else? We're going to talk about some key dates, and I'm going to also share with you the calendar. Now, again, I'm like in person and I'm not sharing a screen, so this is what I've done with my calendar. We're creating monthly calendars, and every day you have an astro date. So for instance, I've got what's going on here, even some major holidays, but really it's like every day, what's going on. Today's the 19th, of course, that's right here, and the sun has entered Taurus. So it's officially Taurus season. And we have a couple dates I've circled. April 23rd, in a couple days, you want to check out Mars is entering Cancer. Some emotions can get quite heated or overly sensitive. So please be mindful and careful and take some deep breaths before you say anything that you will regret. And then, interestingly enough, the next day, Mercury is the planet that is influential of our communication and learning. It is conjunct Uranus. So that's very much a strong aspect when something's conjunct. That means it is, boop, right there next to each other. And what it's going to give us is it's going to give us a boost of intuition, like an unexpected light bulb may go off. But you also want to be careful with that because Uranus is a rebel and it's not going to be probably taken so well or easily if you just blurt it out. So kind of chew on it, write it down, journal it, and then see how it transpires. And be careful how impulsive you are with sharing it. Just want to give you that heads up. April 25th is a really big date too. It has 3 transits that can really affect our energy and our mood. And depending on where these lie in your chart, in your natal chart, it's also really good to look at. For instance, Mercury is moving. Mercury is doing something. So the next day after this conjunction with Uranus, it goes square with Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn's our karma, responsibility. Jupiter is good luck. And Mercury also is conjunct Venus. So it's now pairing up and buddy-buddy with Venus, which is kind of a cool thing because you get to express your devotion and affection verbally to the ones you love. You know, Venus is all about love. You can also talk about money more easily. Venus is all about money. And with the Mercury square, when things are square, there's just a bit of a challenge or a friction there. So Mercury is squaring Jupiter. There might be a little bit of a distraction or errors in, you know, the world of your luck or whatever's happening. But that's okay. Just take a deep breath and focus and know that we are human. We're part of this Earth orb with all these planets surrounding us, and we can always course correct, no problem. And then Mercury square Saturn, you might find some collaboration blocks with that as far as communicating, because it's Mercury's in Taurus. Collaborating is usually like with groups. In Aquarius, it relates to groups. And again, I have all these little symbols in our calendar that you can look at. We're so excited about the pink super full moon in Scorpio. We are going to be hosting our full moon circle on that day at 4 p.m. PST. We will be doing a releasing transmutation exercise. We're going to do a meditation to get us in tune with it. We're going to write a bit. We're going to just be together and do a few beautiful sacred rituals together. I might even bring in some chanting. Vote if you want that or not. But we're just going to be sacred together in that circle. So make sure you sign up and you get your seat at divinefemininealchemycircle.com. Reserve your seat for our full moon on the 26th. So I know it's cool. I thought it'd be really cool. I've put in what each person's zodiac should kind of generally, as a theme, focus on releasing. Because when we release our old pasts, when we release stuck energy, it allows us to metamorphose. It allows us to become who we want to be and transform, alchemize, all of the beautiful words, and become who we want to be. So releasing and doing it during the full moon is very powerful. And it might seem kind of silly at first. You might think there's nothing to it. But just ask Jessica, who was kind of a skeptic at first. She's a believer. She's like, I released it. I wrote it down on the paper. You know, when we did our journaling exercise, I burned it. I showered. And then I didn't think of it afterwards because you've transmuted that energy so powerfully out. So that's what we're doing on the 26th. Please come and join us. And I wanted to talk about Mars currently is still in retrograde. So if there's any weird like intensities, Mars is very kind of combatant, active. That very quite possibly could because of that. Just keep an eye out. That's out of bounds until May 24th. So thankfully this next month we'll have a reprieve. And then some really cool different things about out of bounds is moon. Typically goes out of bounds a couple times a month. And this season it's going out of bounds from April 30th to May 3rd. And I put all this in the calendar. And it goes out of bounds May 13th through the 17th and May 26th through the 30th. So just days and times to notice. Maybe your kids, you see it more in your kids because kids are a little bit more susceptible. Or yourself, I mean, it could be either one, where your emotions just are more exaggerated. You're either super excited or super frustrated or super mad or sad. All of these emotions get a tiny bit more overstretched when the moon is out of bounds. So when you're mindful of it, then you don't have to feel like you're a victim of those emotions because you're like, I know what's going on. I can handle it. So, other big things, which is mentioned multiple times throughout all of our zodiacs, is that May 3rd and 8th is a big one. So Mercury is entering Gemini. It's a couple planets entering Gemini, which is the land of the communication and the talking and the chatter and the social butterfly and the seeing, you know, like talking with all different sorts of people to see all these different views. That's Gemini. And Saturn will be entering that. So your communication will be easy. You have a lot of witty banter. And Venus on the 8th enters Gemini as well. So we've got some fun things going on. So I wanted to go through these and read everyone's zodiac. So again, if you want to fast forward, you don't want it to listen to everyone else's, you can do so. I'm going to hold up the card and hopefully you'll be able to, when you're not live, go through here. And when, let me see. Yeah. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. Boop. There it went. Also in our calendars, I put in a mantra. So based on the theme of the month or what's going on with the season. So for Taurus, for this one I wrote, I trust in the wisdom within me to ground divine energies into the earth. It is safe to be in my body. So that one you can take if you need some morning, daily affirmations. You can use that. I think if anyone else has a beautiful, hi Taurus, yay Shauna. Yeah, if anyone has a beautiful mantra they want, but that's one that really helps. The energy too, I don't know if you felt it, but Aries, we're coming out of Aries and moving into Taurus, right? Very grounded. And Aries is very fiery. So there's a lot of action. And I felt myself just having so much more energy to do exercises and workout and work. And even today, I was like, just slow down. I mean, I apologize for being late, and maybe that's why I was late, but I just like felt so nice easing into the cushy atmosphere of Taurus. Kicking back, relaxing, you know, doing, like, don't feel guilty about doing all the good feel goods that you need to do. Taking a bath, soaking, taking a walk instead of running, sitting and binge watching a comfort, show or something like that. It's perfectly fine. And I think for myself and the focus, and this we can really focus as well, is date yourself. I don't know if you've ever heard that concept, but this is the perfect time to date yourself. It's like beautiful Taurus is saying, invest in yourself, live in the luxuries, being in the present, and love the moment of life. And do a home spa, buy some flowers or plant some flowers for yourself, and really enjoy life and the comforts of, good company, the comforts of home, and the luxury, and being grateful for what you have. So Ashana, if you're watching, I don't know if you have any other comments about Taurus, since you are one, like, how do you relate? Do you have any other, beautiful inputs being a Taurus? Yeah, put it in the comments and I'll repeat it for our podcast. So here we go off to our sign by sign zodiacs. It's our section. So boom, I'm going to put this up. This is Aries. This time is your Great Awakening, Aries. Listen up, Aries. The feelings of old wounds may be rehashed, and they may feel very strong. This is a time to honor your own healing as you navigate these sensitive and painful energy waves. You may be dealing with sudden events that threaten your security at home. April 26th, on the full moon, it's a great time to release any of the old wounds of the past, and your emotions will receive a positive hope from Jupiter, and your outlook will take a more optimistic perspective after that, very shortly after the full moon. However, you may experience romance ups or difficulties receiving love. Romance upsets, sorry, not ups. You may experience romance upsets or difficulty receiving love. Use the Sun and Mercury's move into Taurus to receive and save money for stability. Lucky Jupiter slips into money making, your second house, which may bring a positive flow in for you your way. On May 11th, the new moon is set a new intention for new projects, new independence, a new independent you, and put things into motion. So there's Aries. I'm just going to take... Oh, I love that Shauna put, as a Taurus, it's really great too not to be super into like hardcore workouts, but just, it's okay. Don't feel guilty. Just, she loves gentle stretching and massage. That's beautiful. Wow. Yeah, you are Taurus, Shauna. Taurus. So here you are, Miss Taurus. This season, for some reason this year, it's just your spiritual enlightenment. And the goal is to really release all of your false beliefs. So going more in depth, again, happy birthday season. The sun is raising up on your Jupiter, brings you increased vitality and optimistic feeling of lucky. You find yourself putting full moon on the 26th. It brings opportunities for spiritual enlightenment, release of false belief from your past. May 3rd, where Mercury enters Gemini and really hones your wit and it sharpens it. This may cause some clash with some friends, but don't worry, you'll be able to charm yourself out of it by the new moon on May 11th. May 8th is a great day for fresh starts and love relationships. On the 11th is a new moon and is a big day for you as the moon reflects your sun, resetting relationship goals in your house of family. I hope that made sense. So Gemini, let's see if I can do this. Here you are, Gemini. Gemini, think before you speak. Chatty, chatty, and then release the need to be right. It kind of sounds like a projector. This sounds like my Sagittarius daughter. However, this is for the Geminis. I think we all have a bit of all of this energy in us, and we can take some of the wisdom from each of it, really. But so Geminis, you have a lot of big influences entering your sign this season. You have Venus entering and Mercury entering, and with all of this, you'll really be bold and sharp and quick about your communications, and you'll communicate a lot. However, make sure you think before you speak. Maybe clashes on April 25th with coworkers. Use the new moon to release the. I like auto spoke my notes, and I really can't read what it just said. Yeah, and I didn't write that. I'm so sorry. It did not type my things in properly. I spoke it, and then I'm reading it, and it makes no sense. What are we using the full moon for? You're releasing the need to be right, that's for sure. And your new moon is to set intentions to reflect seeing both sides of every situation. Yeah, I just think it added more words there that didn't need to be there. And Cancer. Cancer, all I can say is just breathe. Just breathe. And release the drama. This season is certainly going to feel like a social roller coaster. All I can do is to remind you is to just breathe. Tap into your meditation practices or start a new one if you have not already. This will be key to keep your emotions more than even keel while you feel like the ups and downs and you're just all over the place with your emotions. April 23rd, Mars is hypersensitive. So be careful on that day. Just be gentle and give yourself grace. Use the full moon again to release drama and the new moon to set intentions on May 11th to continue your meditation practice or to start your meditation practice. Leo. Let me see. Leo, you are our fearless leader and you love the spotlight. So you need to learn to share the spotlight this season. Resources, right? Taurus is all about resources, food, home, shelter. So, you know, focusing in on doing some volunteer work in any of those areas might actually really be beneficial for you. That's just what they're saying, the stars and the planets. Learn to share the spotlight, Leo, as you love to be the leader and crave attention. This season puts others first. Mercury and Venus is slipping into Gemini on May 3rd and 8th. So shift your flow on humanitarian work and volunteer. For the full moon on the 26th is to release the need for spotlight to be on you. And on May 11th, set your intentions to find a charity to contribute to or volunteer work or humanitarian work. There's so much need out there. And honestly, you just pick one that you love and your friends will follow. Virgo. This is my sign. I'm a Virgo. I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying to be like super good and clean in this presentation. Details. So career change possibly, or challenge. I feel like I'm always getting this in my horoscope and my Virgo. I'm like, I don't want any more career changes. But it might not be a major career change. It may be like a, oh, just tweak it here, or just tweak it here, or do this or do that. Again, Virgos were all about the details, so it's not like a major shift. And then releasing is releasing the details to see the bigger picture, right? The challenges at work with Gemini in the 10th house may make you question your career. Don't be hasty about any big decisions. Like I said, wait to respond and see the big picture. Wait for April 23rd. Why does it say in Cancer? Oh, when Mars enters Cancer, you'll be able to kind of act upon what you're sensing and feeling a little bit better. And then, of course, on the full moon of April 26th, wait to make any big decisions after that. Release whatever you're feeling and see what comes your way. May 13th will bring luck and clarity, allows you to reflect on your goals. And May 11th is a great new moon to set career intention and goals. So after you received your clarity, after the full moon, and Mars has entered Cancer, you get to now set new intentions for your career. Cool. Any other questions or comments? We have Libra. Remember to comment below what your sign is when you watch this and hit replay if you're watching replay. Libra, what do you want to be? This is like a big one for you, Libra. Big season. Release your old identity. This is a big season, Libra. So this month is the next step in your evolution. Who do you want to be? April 27th. Again, yes, there's another retrograde. Pluto is going into retrograde until October 6th. October 6th. So you have a full 5 months of beautiful evolution and pondering and wondering, who do you want to be in life, in your next chapter? And then right after the full moon on the 26th, it will allow you to make those changes. You have all the way through October 6th to really make any huge changes, because any evolution, as you know, is a very slow process. So you might just take that whole time to discover who you want to be and what your evolution is. And then after that, you can go all guns hole blazing. And on the new moon on May 11th, it's ideal to set your new intentions for your metamorphosis. So even if you don't know what it is, just set the intention that I am ready to evolve. I'm ready to transform. And it will come to you. Scorpio. So look long and hard at your relationships. Release your codependency. That's a hard one. Not gonna lie. I know that. Codependency is no fun. So Scorpio, Mars, when Mars is going into Cancer on April 23rd, that's going to allow you for moments of reflection on your energy investments. May 3rd and 8th, when Venus and Mercury go into Gemini, you'll gain clarity on your contemplations. So use May 11th, the new moon, to set intentions on boundaries, cutting ties, and investing in the people you love. And on the full moon, on our circle, you can release codependency. That feels so good and free when you do that, by the way. Sagittarius. You may meet your soulmate. That's kind of exciting. Because the vertex is all up in here. So release the feeling that is holding you back from accepting your soulmate. Ooh, that's a big one too. Your vertex. The vertex is like an asteroid, if I am correct. Again, I'm still studying. But it is a huge influence on like soulmates. So it's in the 5th house, which is love. And it's definitely setting you up to make you meet your fated karmic soulmate. There may be comfort in the status quo, and you may need to breathe out all the butterflies that are fluttering in your stomach, and you're not, it's like you're not sure if you want to take the leap toward your destiny. Breathe them out and listen to your authority. We talk about in human design. Set new intentions on May 11th to trust your intuition, and on the full moon of April 26th, let go of all the old feelings of what's holding you back. This release of the past is important. And on May 13th, when Jupiter is in Pisces, the future is conjunct with your target area. And I don't know if that made any sense because, again, it was typing what I was saying. So pretty much on May 13th, release your past. It's really important to release your past. And on May 13th, when Jupiter enters Pisces, the future will reveal itself. Silly typing error. Capricorn. I know it's tedious to go through every single one. So again, I'm holding these up so you can skip through to see yours. Capricorn, be social, connect with friends, release memories and pain from your childhood. You need that social buzz and feeling, Capricorn. You're socially, and you've been feeling isolated because of what's going on. You are socially a butterfly, and you need to be amongst others to sustain you. Be wise, be careful, and absolutely use common sense about that. But on April 23rd, use March in Cancer to energize you to reach out to a friend and dig in to connecting to a friend. FaceTime, Zoom, chat, talk on the phone, and then plan ways that you can walk with them outside safely on May 3rd and May 8th when Mercury is buzzing and you just feel like being this chatterbug that you have no idea what's going on. When the new moon is on May 11th, is to set your intentions for more safe ways to not be isolated. And during the full moon, April 26th, release memories of pain of your childhood in order to rewrite your present life story. Aquarius. Almost done, 2 more. Aquarius is tapping into your creative side. This is what we want to focus on. And release the chatter. April 20th, the moon touches your subconscious deep desires. This could leave you, which is tomorrow, could leave you all over the place with your emotions. Before acting, stop and get creative with your emotions. You can draw, paint, you can draw, you can dance, you can journal, water paint, splatter paint, whatever. Keep that creative flow going all season. The full moon on April 26th will be a flurry of thoughts and communication with differences of opinions. Let go of the chatter to release whatever is holding you back. The desires in the house, May 11th and the new moon on that day will bring the new moon, will bring emotions, more sensitivity, and you will feel comfort from your family. And you'll be ready to set intentions with where you want to go next. And Pisces. Spring clean it in and out. Release old items and old energy. Release it, release it, release it. Neptune's clouds is interacting with your Venus in your 4th house of home, and you are all in for spring cleaning inside and out. April 26th is release of all the old items. Donate all the old stuff. release all your old energies from your life. It's going to release a lot of things. It can clear out for abundance. It just clears out old memories, old just energy, just old. Release it. Emotions will rise with friends, and you might be hair triggered a bit emotionally and react and not take any, like they might say something, it'll set you off and you're offended. That's going to rise. Sorry, I can't. Ooh, emotions will rise. Yes, they will. But don't worry, because Jupiter brings hope for repair. On May 11th, set new intentions with the new moon for your health and wellness. Find satisfaction in your clean and zen home. So that's it. This is our event. Welcome Taurus season. I'm so glad that you joined. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Please subscribe and rate our podcast. This is all been really, really fun to share with you, and I'm excited to see where everyone's at, how your season goes, and always know we're here for you. You can join us in our Divine Feminine Alchemy Circle to bounce off any questions, ideas. We have our human design readings that we do, as well as our book that is out. If you want to have a bit of a self-discovery read, you can read that, Discovering Your Life's Journey, and that's available on Amazon and our website. We have our full moon circle coming up, like I said. That's exciting. We are happy about that. And currently we are running a free human design event. If you haven't heard, in our group, we have another week and a half to go, and we're just posting. It's like an open discussion forum in the event. So we're posting our charts, we're talking about our charts, and we're having a good time. Encouraging everybody to, embrace themselves. We're all unique. We're all a piece of the puzzle. And the same thing here with astrology. We all have a bit of energy from all of these inside us. And so we are here to help you with that. So I will post this on our podcast again. Thank you for listening. I'll also have the written version up on our blog, so you can go back and you can read and just find your sign section if you like. And thanks again. Have a beautiful day.